And I just want to make some clarification and um, bring you to speech, what you stand to gain and what you stand uh, to waste, and so that you can make your choices, because it's not me that will make choices for you. It's you that will make your choices. So if you are in Dubai, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, um, South Africa, um, mm, Oman, Zanzibar, there are others. If you are in those countries, Egypt, Jordan, Israel, whatsoever you have there, Turkey. Yes, Turkey. That's another one that is popular for Nigerians. There's another something Kazakhstan as my dear. Forgive me, but you know what I'm trying to say. Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, something like that. Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan, that's another one. Kyrgyzstan, something like that. I just want you to get something, straight up. Those countries will not offer you anything. It's so sad that you have wasted millions, but those countries, they will never, never. You see, this Saudi Arabia, Dubai, except Dubai, you are doing 419. Dubai, Oman, Kuwait, Doha, um, Turkey, Jordan, Egypt, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, something like that. My dear, please choose one thing, whether you want to continue to waste your life there or whether you want to make a U-turn and do some changes and get value for your life, for your time, for your money. You know why I'm saying this? I did a consultation for 5 young guys that are in Kuwait working. I hate to tell them that what they are doing is slavery. How can somebody work 14 hours in a day standing up? The person is living in hostel like bunks. We did video when somebody wanted to come, I think his supervisor, they brought out, they told me that they have to go, that they cannot be seen. Hey, God. How old are these men? 40 something, 30 something, no wife, nothing. You are doing construction work. They put you in hotel, in hostel bunks, like when we went to secondary school in our boarding school. Our boarding school is better than that place because we have freedom in boarding school. We can, if there's GSM, then that's like a mobile telecom like 090 that was in Nigeria then, because I have an uncle that was using it. So then we don't have like restriction that somebody is coming, a 43 years old man is hiding in his break time. It's not as if he was working and he was making this call. He was hiding. I asked him, how many years have you been here? He said 6 years. I want to bring you people back to when I started this channel. If you are 30 good years as you are, it's already late for you to come to Europe. That's the truth. I will not water it. I will not cream the words for you. It is already late. I've been in this Europe. I had all my children. I did masters here. I work in school. I work in the intelligence office. So you can't tell me nothing. I have seen it. If you are No matter how hard that thing it is in Nigeria, no matter how hard. In fact, if Nigeria is at war today, stay in Nigeria than going there. At the end of the day, they will not give you citizenship. To get citizenship, you have to start converting to Islam. You have to start doing things. You have to stay not less than 20 years, and that comes at the mercy of the king. You don't know before they give you citizen in Saudi Arabia or in Abu Dhabi. It comes from the king. There's nothing like central democracy or system or offices. You don't know. You think you are in democratic system of governance. You don't know. I'm telling you now. It's even better to stay in Nigeria if Nigeria is at war. Yes, it's better to stay in Nigeria. How can a 43 years old man hide? Me, I can't hide even when I'm 25 years. How can you be hiding? A grown-up man, no future, 43 years, no wife, no nothing. In 43 years, in 17 years, he's retired. In Greece, if he's in Greece, 60 years, he's retired. That's no future. How do you do? Even, okay, let me just tell you people, because you know most of you want to come out. There's nothing I can say here that will, stop you. But let me just open your eyes. If you are desperate and Europe didn't give you any visa, and you said, okay, you should manage Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Turkey, Oman, Saudi Arabia. That's another one. That is Zanzibar or whatever they call themselves. Kenya is even better than those places. If you are there and you went and they showed you where you will live and do this work, it informs you that you are in a long battle of no return. What you do, you can fake anything and turn back. Retain your dignity. Because once you are in 6 years now, I know why he doesn't want to come back. Because he left late 30s. He left maybe at 37 or 38. Maybe family sold land. They gave you. You went there, you met. This is people that use visa agents. Let me tell you, there's nothing visa agent to do that you cannot do for yourself. It's just that most of you are lazy. And I will keep on saying it here. You don't even read instructions. You can't even read something that somebody will put here and you will read it. No, you don't want to read. So that is why this visa agent is getting you people. Because once you go, those visa agents, what they do in places like Dubai, Oman, those places that are still doing construction, mega construction because of development, what they do is that they get recruitment firms there and they pay them. You see that salary that guy is receiving there? Do you know the funny part of it? Before the money comes to him from the company, it goes to the visa agent. The visa agent will disperse because the visa agent acts as recruitment partner to those people. And those things are easy to do. Just open one office in Lagos, places like Lagos, that's the nomad estate. Open one office there, put office chair, put map, the whole world map in the office, put AC, travel to Dubai, meet construction workers, tell them that you have 200 people. Me, I can do it within 2 days. Tell them that you have 200 able men to bring to them that will work. So far, Nigeria is the way it is. You come and rally people. You don't even need to do adverts. You come and, young people. You come and tell them that Dubai, you'll be showing them all these skyscrapers, that is all those tall building and all that. And posh streets and posh people that live in Dubai, you will not tell them that they are coming to do slavery in 2024. How can a man of that sleeping in bunk? Do you know when we are in secondary school, when we slept in that bunk, we were happy to go home. Like when you finish your WAEC, you're happy that you will not be sleeping in bunk. And a small warehouse will house 80 able men. They work 6 days, 14 hours under the sun, that kind of sun. That's nothing. That is slavery. Like, if you don't know how the definition, you can get to the practical part of it, where you will be working, you don't have freedom, you don't even have a say in your work contracts. My dear, no matter how Nigeria is, like I said before, if Nigeria is at war, stay in Nigeria, fight war, and get freedom. Yes. Don't go to that kind of place. That man will stay there 50 years, because if he is hiding to do consultation with me, with his mates, he is hiding. You know what it means? He is hiding to do consultation. Okay, how is he going to develop himself to move, get his passport? Because his passport is submitted to the company. He said that when they came, they have to 2017. It's even 7 years. I was saying 6 years. 2017, when they came, that they took their passports that night. They lodged them in the hotel before they took them to the village where they are working. They took their passports. They said the other guy told me, because they were a group of 5 men. The other guy told me, he said he just came down from the airport and called the connector, the person that the agents have in Nigeria that is connecting them. They came. Then now the guy came with another person that is from the country. He's from the Kuwait. So they took them to hotel. That they were 7 that came at the same time, but 7 of them are not working in the same place, but are working for the same construction company. I have the construction company name, but for the fact of this, I would not like to share it so that it might not harm them. So they came. This construction company agent now came to the hotel and took their passport and told them is to register it in the hotel. That is the last time they saw their passports. Hey God, this is the last time. And because they don't know they left, that was the first time they left Nigeria. They don't know how it works. So they willingly, like I normally tell you people, even the people we are organizing to go to Spain, I normally tell them, don't ever give you anybody your passport. You see that your passport is your power, it's your identity, it's your legal document, and it's PERSONAL. Personal. The only person that will, have like the power is to take it from you is the authority, organized government. Not even like the recruiter that I know, even that she is somebody that I know that approached me that she has some jobs in this Europe, even though she owns recruitment firms, I know. Don't give her your passport. Do you know what is passport? Your passport is your power. Because these guys, they were naive. I have said it here since last year. I keep on saying it in my life that your passport is your life. Just handle your passport as your life. Like without it, no, handle it as your oxygen. You know why? The way they are, they can't move anywhere. They can't move anywhere. That's the way, because you are an immigrant. You're not even an European. If you're an European, then it will be even better that you can enter a flight and do fingerprints. That's why I'm telling you people to come to Europe, because you can move in 27 countries and you can even say that your passport got lost. They do fingerprint. They take you to your country representative. They will treat you like a human being that is in distress. That's the way they will treat you. If an African is not with his or her passports, they treat them. I will tell you here, this is the shoe I have worn. They will treat you like a criminal. Remember, I normally tell you people, this skin is a factor. It's a negative factor. Then you come and add that you don't have passports. Do you know what you are saying? So this passport they have taken now, the thing in it is, I told them the truth. They can't move an inch. Ask anybody. There's nothing I can do for them. They can't move at the only thing they can do, but they can't do it because do you know our international relation minister, whatever they call themselves, overseas, whatever. Do you know that woman will write in her Twitter that we are bad people? Is it that person that you're coming to come and rescue you? You see why an average Nigerian is looking for another passport? I will tell you a story. There was one day I was in Frankfurt. A guy, I don't know what happened to him. I think he collapsed. When he regained his consciousness, he started having loss of memory. I don't know. So we were waiting in the lounge. They're waiting for my friend that went in because she's with a disabled child. We were with a disabled child. With my uncles and her uncles. But this disabled child, the way they are, if you're traveling, they are, disturbed because they don't like the stress of transferring and all that. So this guy, they were asking this guy where he is and all that. In that place in the counter, there's a police booth. Do you know they've got this guy? They started pressing his fingerprint to see whether anything will come up, and something come up. You that is from Nigeria, I don't know how to say something. You that is, and immediately the guy, they saw that he's from Brussels. You know what they did? They started, the mood changes. You will see it. I'm not like, they will start treating him like a human. They give him chair. They start asking whether you want to drink. You that is a black person, go and do that. Go and be roaming about without passport, without identity, and see how they treat you. Then you will know that this is a factor. I keep on saying it, no matter how many years I remain here, I'm conscious of this skin. Like, except the way, it's only 2 times I've gone to Dubai, and the third one is that when you're going to Philippines, like Milan, you don't have to there's not any straight flights. You have to stop in Dubai. So that is only this transfer when I'm going like somewhere like Taiwan and all these Philippines and all that, and even New Zealand. When we went to New Zealand, a brief stopover in Dubai. But I can never go to this because my skin will tell them not to treat me well from the beginning, no matter how you package yourself, no matter even if you are annoyed. Your skin is a factor. They can only respect you if you are working in an organization in that, but there are some, you will see it in their faces. They cannot serve you, whatever. And people go there to do maid work. I said, wow. In short, I am. Sometimes you lose breath. You don't know how to tell your own people what is happening. Look at a 43 years old man. At 43, you don't have your passports. You are not a teenager. It's teenagers that when they are running away, when you get in, they will say they are teenager. That's the way teenagers behave. Okay, when a 43 years old man is running away, that is mentally stable, and he is saying he doesn't have his passport. So you that is watching me, if you are an official of any country, so how do you see it? You see? So even the people that are going to Spain, I've told them your passport is your life. That is your identity. And that is only when you are in Nigeria, that is your country, or Cameroon, or this thing that is your country, that you will not bother about passport, because now we. But when you are going into another person's country, please, let's be reasonable. So this guy now, I don't know how they can do their own thing. I don't know how they will come out from it. I asked him, can you tell them that your father is sick so that you can come back? He said he has told them one time. They said, okay, they have to call the person that he wrote in this thing to send, that they have a welfare package, but now they cannot release him. Then I asked him, what of our country house? Yeah, because Nigeria, I think they have a representative, they have an embassy there. So how you don't have their contacts? I don't know. He said that he don't have their phone or this thing. That one guy from India told him that there's a guy from India that was leaving, and it's from people from the embassy from there, this thing, that brought a car to pick him because he was sick. So the guy was the person that told them to call their embassy. I said, no, I think the guy is Bangladesh. He said, not India, but they are the same. Bangladesh, Pakistan, they were one country before they disintegrated. So I asked him. So what I will do for him is to get required, maybe check embassy tonight. I will send them the embassy information. So do you know why I'm telling you this story? I'm telling you these stories because most of you are desperate anywhere that they tell you that is to fly another country, you want to start abroad, then you will go after the people in my Facebook page. That's what they call Laos or Laos. I don't know. Laos, Laos. That's a country, and Taiwan. These two countries, if you carry your bag and go there, you are the one that signed your suicide warrant by yourself. So this is the same way to buy. If you don't have money, that you will go and stay in hotel and be enjoying the city and buying perfume and all that as a holiday. Stay in Nigeria. If it is construction work, is modern slavery. What they are paying them is not up to $80. This is how an able man went. And let me be honest, he has destroyed himself. Before he can do the processing, even if when I send the Nigerian embassy contacts and all that, because I will get it from one Namdi Daha. He has worked in the embassy, so he normally give me some details. So I've messaged him that it will come this night. I will send it to him. But before the processes, they will ramp up the processes. It will take 2 years. So before he will be released to come back home, it will be like 45 years. He is now 45 years. No job, no money, no wife. You see? No child. So you that is watching me, I'm begging you, like I always beg you people, no matter how it is, don't go to Dubai, Oman, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Oman, Egypt. The worst is even Egypt. Egypt is a very poor country, just that American military, whatever, because they are taking care of people from Sudan and Palestine. That's why it's as if something is going on there. That's it, because their own people don't even have job. Their own people, there's no any welfare. And they don't even like your skin. Yes. You see all this Northern Africa. You might, I swear, when I finish this video, you go and read about Sudan war. Sudan is a country where two black people are claiming that one is Arab, one is black, is not Arab, and they are fighting. And this is the places few people want to go, even Algeria, all this northern Africa. They don't like you people, but you people will not understand. This your skin is a negative factor. I can't change my skin. I'm a proud black woman. But I remove myself from the midst of people that my blackness threatens. This is the way a woman with sense behave. But you people will carry your two legs and go there and say that one person told you that that place is working. There's a road. There's no road for him now. He's in a bunk, in a hostel, in a crowded hostel. This way for 3 years. Even me, hey, even if I don't have anything, I can't just imagine that life, even when I'm in my 20s. Because this is in our hostels in boarding school is not crowded like this. And we left, even at 17, we were tired to go home after WAEC. Then this is where a 43 years old man will be living till whenever God wants to show his merciful hands on him and get our Nigerian embassy to work. Because I don't know the kind of lie they will cook now. Because he told me, you know what he told me? My sister, help me. This is the last thing I can only ask of you. This is a 43 years old man. So whenever somebody is telling you about any other country, you know why we tell you about Europe, America? This is where democracy is practicing that when you shout, you cough, people will gather. This place now, if you cough so much, you know the results. I shouldn't be saying it here. If you cough or make trouble so much, you know the results. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, before you move, before you dust that your bag, before you go to visa agents, there's nothing like visa agents. There's nothing, I keep on saying it, there's nothing like that role. You know what visa agents do? I have explained the first part of it when I said that they will go to Dubai and get tell construction firms that they have 200 people back home trying that wants to work. Then they will come back home and flash the work for you. And because it's Dubai, and because most of you are cosmetic focused, you know why I said most of you are cosmetic focused, you will see all those skyscrapers and you will think that's the way the world work. If you have been to Dubai, there's part of Dubai that is so bad that it feels like humans are treated like dogs. And do you people read personal histories of these kings? You are going to their country. Should I tell you about Khartoum, or that man they call Khartoum, that there are like 3 of his daughters that have never seen sunlight? I mean his daughters, because they wanted to escape. Go and read it. It happened recently. I think 5 or 7 years ago. I don't know, but it's not like old. Why did his daughter, why did they want to elope? And you, with all the freedom, the one thing about the modern African is that we didn't see the kind of hostilities our parents saw. Our parents went through wars, and now we have freedom. We don't even think before we jump. Like me, I stopped going to Russia when I started reading about Putin. I stopped only once. My friend said there's a holiday, the package that is cheap. I said, even if it's one pound, I'm not contributing, I'm not going. You have to read history of a country. You have to know how this country is working before you put your head. Because we Our presidents and our official embassies don't even care. They don't even care. Then you will not care about yourself. No, you should care, because nobody will protect you. You should read about histories of countries, the way their democracy is, because it's not all the countries that say they are democratic nation. It's not all of them. There are ones that are just, in surface. Then when you start reading, start knowing what is happening in this country, you will just do fair. Yes, this country like Dubai or King of Doha or Qatar, this man they call Khartoum, King Khartoum or something. 2 of his daughter or 3 of his daughter wanted to rape to Europe. They were caught, and they have never seen sunlight. Nobody, not even one person has seen them since then. Go and read it. This is a place you want to go and do when they want to abuse you. I mean, his own daughters, not like you, his own blood, flesh and blood. Go and read. There's another one that I have seen one advert they are doing about Jordan. Let me tell you, Jordan is not a democratic nation. They have border with Egypt, with Israel, and part of Palestine is there. I think West Bank. They have, if you go and see the map, they all have that. And the current king, has a British mother, if you know their history. But then there's environment influences people. Environment influences people. I know of someone, this guy is from Benin. He has never, since he was imprisoned in Jordan, not even drug offenses. Since he was in prison, nobody has seen him. Not even one, not even two. The prison guard, before they can speak from back home, when Lucky was telling me about the uncle, before they can speak to anybody, to speak to him, like, like every Christmas, family would like to speak to their loved one. The prison people will tell them to send $1,000 Western Union. You don't know. These are the countries you want to give your heart and money to go to. They have to pay prison officers so that they can speak to someone in the prison, because they don't have any family there. They don't even know what he did, because the calls are monitored. The only thing that the uncle normally say, he will start crying and say, "Don't leave me." But they don't know how to go about it. They have been going to Jordan embassies. This is from Lucky that I know that Nigeria cannot help you. It's from him. So I have had this experience. I have had the one today that shocked me. I've spoken to them on video. It shocked me today. I wanted to be angry with them, but I don't know. They just left Nigeria since 2017, staying in hostel, whether they are sick or not sick, they have to go to work. The only drug they give them is paracetamol, no matter what is their problem. I heard a lot today. So I have wasted 30 minutes telling you. You will still see some people. They will start calling you after 1 year. "Oh, come, my sister, just help me. I don't know. I've done it. I've done it." These are the way our people are. And that's why sometimes if you wanted to be angry, you say, don't worry, that circumstances will tell them, or consequences will tell them, or will teach them. But still, they will bring the trouble to you. I told them I can only get the embassies and the people that I think that you can call that work in Nigerian embassy there to help you. So that's the number we'll run around to get to the, whether we can get someone that works in that embassy, phone number, private phone number, and speak to him or her with human hearts. I might even cry on phone while speaking on her to go and see this guy. The guy told me there was a time he was depressed. He told me he was working in like fifth floor. He wanted to fall from there. Yeah, he told me he has been depressed like that. He wanted just to end it. I told him, hang on, we can get a phone number so that people can start making calls and see what the person does. But most of these Islamic people, the people that Nigerian government normally send there are Hausas. If you notice, if you read the consulate and the people that are the head there, it's normally Hausas, these Muslims. So the relationship might not be strong, or the emotions might not be shared, or might not be, I don't know how to explain it. It's a whole wrong pot of fish. So I pray that you that is listening to me, no matter how the sweetness of the promises of that country, don't put your leg. If it's not Europe, it is not America, it is not Canada, it is not Australia, it is not Cook Island, or it is not New Zealand, it is not Dominican Republic, it is not Bahamas, it is not which one, Barbados, it is not St. Lucia, like all these Caribbean countries and islands, or it is not British overseas territories, or American overseas territory, or Netherlands. Germany don't have overseas territory. I don't think they have. Or Netherlands overseas territory, like Suriname, or Ayuba or Ayuda. All these island there. If it's not all this country, don't go, because these are only countries that when you cough, human rights can be allowed to listen to you. That is the way people that have sense move. So that if you have any problem in future, or the person you are working for start, maltreating you, you can start shouting and screaming for people to help you, and you will see help. So whatever you do with this information is your thing. But after saying this, whenever you call me, you have to pay for a consultation. If I'm doing a work, you have to pay, because people never listen. As I'm saying it here, just don't worry. There's somebody preparing to go to Dubai. And I'm being honest. I know them. There's somebody preparing to go to to even Libya. As you are watching me, forget all these things we are saying. I have seen it all, because I work with Salvation Army. When I came here, I did overseas work in South Sudan. It was in South Sudan that I know Northern Africa. I spent 94 days in South Sudan with Catholic Mission. So I know North Africa like my back of palm. That short time after the war, the country is trying to settle down. There are certain hospitals, there are certain supply chain and all that. When a country out of war, they are setting a lot of things. I did that overseas job. And I'm coming back to tell you, North Africa might be in Africa, but they are not your brothers or sisters. No matter how you want to argue here, don't go to places like Algeria, Egypt, Jordan, those countries. Your blackness is a problem. Do you know Ethiopians that fight with Israelis are not giving the same welfare system in Israel as I'm speaking to you? Do you know that? Yeah, that's where Jews started. You people don't know the history of religion. Sometimes most of you will say that religion come from Europe, or European brought Christianity to Africa. Some of you don't know your history. You don't know. Then when I started asking them, is Jesus from where? Where is Joseph and Mary? Where are they from? It's like, it's Israel. I say, is Israel in Europe? It's just that they are missionaries, or what they call missionaries, in the term of Christianity, in the term of religion. That's why you think Religion is from Africa. All the religion, Jews, Islam, Orthodox, whatever, they are all from Africa and from this Egypt, Jordan, all the stories you heard. Where did you hear it? Is it not Egypt stories, Jordan, all these stories around there? That's why most people, because you don't read, you don't even know your history. So try to do some international work so that you can know a little bit of what is going on around you. Then you will know how to be packaging yourself. People like me, I cannot travel to Dubai, say I'm going for holiday. I can't do that. I will never do that. I went only once and I was treated like a black person. I said, okay, bye-bye. That's it. I've had enough. Bye-bye. Even the pictures, I destroyed it because I don't want the memories. Then I said, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go to Jordan and see all the stories in the Bible. The same thing. You'll be treated like a slave, like you are not wanted here. You are not wanted. You are not wanted. Then I work in South Sudan with Catholic missions. I saw that people can be blacks, but religion can bring out. All these things we have in Nigeria, our own war is different. But this one in South Sudan and the main Sudan and the current fight, go and read. After reading, you will not have to be working or to be working in international stage, because most of you, because you're in Nigeria, you don't know, you only hear about celebrity stories, you don't know what's really going on. The time you go and visit all those countries as a black woman, then you will know, your eyes will start opening. I have a flight that will pass through Egypt. I'm still contemplating. They have not been able to find a replacement to that flight. You can see I detest even crossing it. Even when my friend paid for us to go to Philippines, I detest crossing to Dubai, because we have to do stopover 5 hours. I imagine myself asking them for anything. I said no. So, most of you, like I said before, there are people that will still go to Dubai. There are people that will still go to Turkey. There are people that will still go to Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Azerbaijan. There are people that will still go to all these places. Believe me, somebody is saying no. You don't know. You don't know you're not country people. There are people that will still enter their heads, even Turkey. There are people that will still enter. Somebody did surgery in Turkey. The girl just won $3 million. This girl went to go and do tummy tuck after giving birth to 5 children. They removed kidney. Yes. Just did X-ray. And thank God there was X-ray he did in NHS. That's why she was able to sue. So these are the people. And why did they remove? They cannot really remove a white person's kidney without the person signing. Why did they remove? Because they thought he's black. Maybe the doctors didn't look at his or her passports. You understand? So these are the people that treat you this way. These are the people you want to go and say that you are going to work or look for greener pastures in their land. Are you people okay? These people, their people don't even have jobs. When I talk of Caribbean, you know why I talk of Caribbean? Caribbean are your forefathers. They are descendants of your forefathers because it was from your shores that they took them. A Caribbean will not treat you like, say, I don't like blacks. Have you seen a Jamaican say? A Jamaican is the person that will tell you, we are black, we are here. If you want it, fine. If you don't want it, it's your business. So you go to people that accept this color, not people that don't accept it. So I don't know, because you can't change yourself, but you can change your environment. You can change the people around you. How you are going to change that is removing yourself. Then that's fine. But it's just not going to seek greener pastures to people that don't even like you. So, guys, I want to talk about today. I want to talk about three things. Let me talk of topic of today because I'm talking. I was telling somebody I will say this thing in my YouTube. I will explain this and tell people not to be going for construction works in these countries. The guy told me that I don't know these people, that they will stay calm. I said, let me just talk as a mother. So let it not be say, because you might see one person that said, assuming you told me then, assuming I heard it, assuming you are hearing it now. So that's why I'm doing it. I told him that I would just do it because I know that people will still go. No matter what you say, they will still go in. Turkey, Oman, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Dubai, Qatar, Kuwait, they will still go and say they are looking for greener pastures. So, but that is their nah, cup of tea. So, guys, let's talk about three things today. I have to say, you know, I said earlier that if you're already 30 years, like you've spent 3 decades in this country, wherever you are no longer young, or you are no longer suitable to migrate. I said it. Mhm. Then come back. Let me tell you why. You know, at 30, these countries that we are trying to go to believed that at 30, there's like that's you are comfortable in the direction you want to go in life, be it in career, be it. That's why if you watch any point-based system, whether it's Austria, whether it's this one in the new one in Germany, whether it's in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, once you put 30 age, the thing go low. That's why. So you are already late. So what you cannot afford is to make mistakes. Yeah, because before you can settle down in any country you are going to, it will take you 10 good years. Forget people, so one girl was telling me, but when you travel within 1 year, you bought this flat, you did this, you did this. I said, that one is not settling. That one is like, when you come here, you don't know whether you will have your papers or not. So you will try to save money. And most times you are doing that. Like I lived in a shared apartment when I was serving, with other Europeans and all that. That's the worst thing I've ever done because I don't know how to live with other people. I know how to live with myself, maybe my family members, but live with people, maybe the way they cook or the way they wash things or the environment or the cleanliness level or the hygiene, something gets you like in your body. But then, that's a beautiful thing that you can do for yourself. You have to have a plan. That's why I said these 30 years, 3 decades is so late. But then you will have a plan. The plan is this. The plan is that you will have a map to your self-development. So because you don't have any time to waste anymore. Because your 20s is the mistakes time, is the party time, is everything. Like juvenile, like everything. You might even go to prison before the 30. Everything. But 30, you have now settled in your mind that this is where I'm going to. I want to become a plumber and I want to own a plumbing company. I want to employ like 10 people by this time. That kind of plan. Okay, the next question is, where can I do the vocational training? Immediately I got settled and have some money for the training. Where can I do the training? How do I qualify? How do I do registration? How do I start getting jobs? Or where do I work before opening my own system. How do I get a mortgage to show stability in accommodation or in shelter over your roof? How do you even get citizenship? So, because you're already 30, you just want to get things right. You don't want mistakes. You don't want stories that touch. So, coming at 30 is, you are coming, you don't have any time. You don't have anybody's time. You only want to focus and get what you want. Okay, let's now talk about Bulgaria. Bulgaria, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Lithuania, Belize, Paraguay, Argentina. These are the people that have cheap living wage. When we say cheap living wage, it will take you, if you are coming to UK, it will take you not less than 15 years to fully settle down. Forget all these things that people come and said they made money, they come and build house, they show you on Facebook, and you think they have settled. No. To take you, go through because you are coming at that 30 something, and you are going to start an entry job. Entry. There's not anybody that will give you supervisor. Nobody will give you manager. Because you don't have European experience. Get it? Understand it? You need to have experience in the land. You need to know how things are working. So how can they make you a manager from experience, the Nigerian experience, whatever job? Do you know the system? Do you know what the law said about your job, about your career? Do you know the rules? You don't know. So your job is entry level. So you can see that 30 years is old. And now, at that 30 or even late 30, most of you are now going to Turkey. That's the problem. You are not only going to Turkey, you're going to places like Saudi Arabia. I was asking one guy, what are you doing in Saudi Arabia? He said, that's small work. I don't know how you people reason. Instead of me going to Saudi Arabia, I would live in my village and use that flight money to make more money. I will have respect. I will have my dignity intact. And I will have hope and future that will not be destroyed because of hate. So things like this, you have to think of countries that have democracy, democratic system of governance. Then, not only that, they have low living wage, which means that even 300 euros can rent a room, can feed you a month, and you can manage. Having said that, where do we start? We start with going with the cheapest visa we can think of, which are two. If you don't want to do POF at all, it's better you do tech training and go as a digital nomad worker. Because that one is an independent visa. You know that one? No government will be at your back. And if you have any skill to upgrade, like most of you that went to GTC or went to technical school, you can upgrade something that you like through through vocational schools. You can upgrade that. For instance, you are a painter, you can upgrade that to a decorator, a building decorator, something. Those people that do paper wall and paints and all that, get housing, all that. You can do that. Then for people that did plumbing, you can do that. For people that do cooking, baking, culinary skills and all that, That's another one. So now the first thing you have to do is to choose from these countries I have listed: Romania, Bulgaria, Slovakia, Slovenia. Estonia might be far, and I don't like people going to Estonia at the moment because we don't know how the war is progressing. You know, Estonia, I don't know, because they are in the same bed with Putin one time. So I don't know. That's why I've stopped talking about it. Now that America has given these people weapon, you don't know what to expect. So let me remove Estonia from it. Let me come down to the countries that are not in that. Even Finland. I no longer promote Finland because Finland is closer, although they have quickly went to become NATO member. You don't know what this was because they are all bounded in the same place. So you don't know what this war, the way it's going. Because look at Israel, we were thinking the war will end before Christmas. Look at where we are. So you don't know. So those people, you are black, oh, remember, you are black. So they will not use you to do Jara. So just come out, remove yourself from it. So Slovenia, Slovakia, and those are the countries with that are inside Schengen area, and they have cheapest. $80 is the application fee for Schengen visa. Yes, $80 is the cheapest, and the only one that's cheaper than this Schengen is digital nomad visa. But most of you can't even comport yourself to do training. I don't know how to do it. We have training going on for people that are interested. If you are in places like Oman, all this Pakistan, all these places, or Qatar, Jordan, do some soft tech training. Get yourself and start working online to make money. Because when you start working and making money, you can use it to get yourself outside the dungeon. If you are interested, just say hi. Let me give you the link. Say hi in the comment section. Then I can add you to the group. I can send you a link to the group so that you can come and ask the questions you need to ask. My dear, you don't need a degree. You don't need, what are they calling it? You don't need any, let me on the lights, like the light is lower now. You don't need, I don't know, the light so much in my eyes. You don't need a degree to do tech training. No, you don't need. I'm telling you, you don't need. So if you're interested, say hi. I will give you all the details that you need. And I hope that you will take it from there after the training. The training only costs 80,000 naira or $100 if you are paying from outside Nigeria, if you're from Cameroon or outside Nigeria. So guys, I wish all of you luck and may God bless all of you. But please, don't go. Even Nigeria is at war. Don't go to Qatar. Don't go to Dubai. Don't go to all these places. Don't go to Turkey, Jordan, Egypt. What are you going there to do? Don't go, please. And the last one, there will be a spike where is expected anyway. There will be a spike in Romania and Bulgaria application for Schengen visa. Remember, they just joined, so that spike might prompt up many things. Bear that in mind. If you are submitting an application, please submit your application in time. Like people that wants to switch, that needs to get vocational school before they switch, please get your application in time, because it's a cheap country. You are not only the country that is after cheap things. Africa, all the Africans after it, somebody from Liberia called me and to ask me, please, my sister, uh, you said that Bulgarian people and Romania will join. I said they have joined. Oh. Mhm. So it's not only you that are waiting to go to cheap areas with cheap application fee. You are not the only person. You can see the state of Africa, from Uganda to Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. Our leaders are not trying. So young people want to explore things that seems to be cheap for them. So be careful and do your application on time. Oh God.